Welcome to Global Bay Merchant. My name is Scott Goldstein. We're going to start off with showing you a demo of the application. From the application sign-in screen, you'll see a question mark on the top right. At any time, you can call that 188 number or click on the online support for instant web chat support. Both are free for even our 14-day trial users, but will also continue through the use of Global Bay Merchant. The Get Started button on the right will allow you to set up that free trial. You follow the very simple steps of agreeing to the terms and conditions, filling in the information, and you're up and running with a 14-day trial. The referral code is the information for a client who is actually activating a new account with you. That referral code will make sure that they show up in your reseller portal, and you'll be able to manage that customer from there as well. So let's log in using my account. I just logged in. You'll see on the top right that I can clock in or clock out as as an employee. Now we're looking at 6 major icons that really make up the Global Bay Merchant application. On the second page, there are 6 icons as well for some further features that are built in. Because I want to focus on these 6, let's get the last 6 out of the way just so we can really get a feel for what else this can do. Here in the booking section, a spa or a hair salon can go ahead and make sure that their employees are booked out when necessary. Time can be blocked off for lunches, and people who are on a wait list can also be addressed here as well. The check-in, check-out section will allow you to check in and check out a reservation that's been made. Lookbook allows you to actually take pictures and send them to customers that are relevant to that customer. So for example, a hair salon might take pictures of different looks or different styles that have happened for a customer a long time. Messaging section here, really great for internal communication. So you'll see here an example of someone missing a stapler at the cash wrap, but later finding it, or more importantly, that there's an inventory tonight at 6 p.m. that the employee should be aware about. We also will be including built-in reporting and a built-in help section, which will reference YouTube videos that are also available on youtube.com by searching Global Bay Merchant. Now let's get to the bread and butter of this application. Naturally, this is a cash register replacement, so let's enter the cash register and take a look at what we have here. When you first open this up, it'll ask you to put information about the cash drawer so it knows how much is in there. I'll say we have $200 in cash. And you're greeted with a very simple cash register. On the left-hand side, your receipt information and customer information. On the right-hand side, all the referenceable inventory. If you click on Guest Customer, you have the ability to link this up to an existing customer, or you have the ability to click the plus sign and be able to type in information about that customer that's going to be relevant for creating customer loyalty, tracking customer purchases, etc. So let's go ahead and tie this one to Bob. And here you also see a very simple search inventory section. So if I want to find something, I can do so. Let's add that bottle of Coke there. But I also have the ability to go ahead into different categories, such as drinks, and find that same bottle of Coke as well. I have the ability to tie this purchase to a particular salesperson in the case that I'm tracking that information, and this is a cashier and trying to track the activity of a salesperson on the sales floor. I have the ability to apply discounts by clicking that little percentage button there. Here I can scan a coupon code or put in a discount code that's relevant for this purchase. I can click the plus or minus button to add or subtract different amounts of a particular item, and I can also click that delete button to remove it. On the bottom left-hand side, you'll see the ability for me to trigger a camera application that will let me do barcode scanning. I also have the ability to search from the last 4 digits of a credit card number. I can close out that cash drawer. I can add cash throughout the day or remove cash as needed. And I can even, if applicable, apply tips to a particular employee for their services. So let's do a transaction just to show you what that looks like. Let's buy a pack of Skittles, or rather Tic Tacs, and a Snickers bar. Mr. Jones helped with that person, and Snickers is handled by Martha. Click charge. In this case, we'll do a cash transaction. Cashier will kick out. You'll be able to email this receipt. In the case that a printer is on the network, it'll automatically show up here and it will say print receipt as well. Please note there's no drivers to install for the printers that we're compatible with. It automatically links up through the wireless network. So that was a transaction we just did there. Looking into customer management, you'll see here that we have Bob. And if I look at today's transaction, you'll see that it will open up in the Tickets app. And I can actually see the exact receipt that I just transacted for Bob. That was done here in the customer section. Under Tickets, I have the ability to not only see Bob's transaction, but every transaction that's happened today and beyond. I can search these by name. I can search these by product. I can pretty much go through anything I want here for a simple search of all transactions. Going further down the line, we have the Employees Directory section here, where I can find out some basic information about the employees as well as contact numbers in the case I need to contact them. Say they forgot to put a particular item out on the store shelf, or in the case that maybe they're late for work and you need to contact them, here's a great way to very quickly find their information and all information for employees. Going into inventory, you'll see that we have the ability to track by category and by manufacturer. And on the left-hand side, you have the ability to add inventory by scanning SKU numbers right from the boxes of the product. Let's go ahead and add a new category together. We'll call this one protein bars. We're going to click in on that category. And we're going to add a new product. So let's call this Power Bar. And let's activate that barcode scanning ability. Perfect. Say it costs about 50 cents with a 400% markup, because you know that's what they're doing with it. And you'll see here, I also have some options about stock quantity. I'll say I have 30 Power Bars in, and when I'm down to 5, I want to be notified in the back office. There's no additional tax, although in some cases, certain products may require that, such as an alcoholic beverage or a tobacco product. You'll be able to slide that on and activate that for that product. So we've now added that. Let's also add an image, just so that we have an easier way to reference that. Perfect. That Power Bar is now in inventory and has an image as well. If I go back to the register now, you'll see a new category for protein bars, and you'll see the product Power Bar comes up. Please note that I just did that all on an iPad. In most cases, inventory will probably be managed by a laptop or a desktop in a back office or at the comfort of an owner or manager's home. But I did want to show you that you have the ability to do that all from within the app. So for example, if a customer or merchant of yours is not very comfortable with computing technology and is really looking to do an experience that is very, very simple, very easy, you can sell Global Merchant as an iPad-only solution and disregard the back office that I'll be showing you later. Going into settings, you'll see that there's some information here that you can put in as well. Company information, which will include your tax rate for your area, which features you may want on or off, which payment methods you're looking to handle. In a particular example, you may turn off everything but cash or everything but credit in a situation where you're doing a pop-up store or working at a farmer's market, for example. Ability to manage additional taxes and explain what their reasoning is for. A very basic loyalty program that's based on points, which we'll be expanding on in the future. A printer and pin pad section, which will automatically find the printer or pin pad that's on the network, and very, very easy to sync up. This will automatically show up here. There's no drivers that will be needed. Well, thanks for stopping by today. Really appreciate it. This is the segment for the iPad app. One thing I want you guys to remember is that this is designed to be a first point of sale system for a customer, not really designed currently to replace an existing infrastructure, but for a new store, for someone who's really working on pad or pen or an electronic cash register with a pin pad next to it. This is going to greatly enhance their experience as well as their customers' experience.